Universe mode has been a lackluster mess ever since WWE 2K20. With WWE 2K25, it's brought us the best version of the mode within the past decade. We can finally say goodbye to 2K19 and enjoy what feels like the rightful successor that we should have gotten 5 years ago. Even all the so-called industry experts reviewing the game seem to be hopping on the bandwagon too. Now I pose the question, is Universe mode finally a great mode like we had back in WWE 12? The short answer is simple. No, not even close. Don't get me wrong, I think Universe mode right now in 2K25 is in a very solid state and has the foundation to finish the full revival of what was once a great mode. And for the past 2 years of feeling like Universe mode would never get the eyes of the developers ever again, along with even some rumors that they would scrap the mode altogether, the sudden rise of Universe mode has gotten enough praise that it seems to have drawn out a lot of the constructive criticism that needs to be said to make this a top-tier mode once again. Promos are something that we long wanted in Universe mode for many years, and then it was finally added. In a sort of bare bones, not very good way, and it was there for 3 years and then scrapped altogether. No one wanted it scrapped. We wanted a new system that made it less wonky, less weird, less of superstars saying stuff they would not say. Now we just got this. Once again, it's very, very bare bones, even more bare bones than the previous version. But at least it doesn't leave you head scratching, like what did I just witness with these promos? But the issue is, it's so bare bones, it's not where it needs to be. We need backstage promos. We need promo attires. We need champions wearing their belts out there at their promos. Those three things would substantially make promos such a better system, more realistic, more lifelike, and get you invested into your mode and immerse yourself. And those three things need to be added next year, or it's going to be the same complaints until it finally happens. The new King in the Ring tournaments in PLE is great. It's cool. I love it. Make it like real life. Make that tournament. Allow you to have that winner go to SummerSlam. That's all cool and stuff, but why is the whole tournament locked into the one PLE? Why, when you win, is there no cutscene celebration? Not even commentary dialogue. I just played through a hell of a match of the year candidate between Gunther and Drew McIntyre. Gunther down and out, somehow comes back, hits 2 power bombs and chokes out Drew McIntyre. And it's just the normal celebration, no special commentary, just, it's like Drew and Gunther may not be finished. It's so bare bones, and it's frustrating in that way because it's such a great ad that we want and need, but just nothing outside of the foundation. And the same goes with rivalries and cutscenes. Rivalries, what are we in year 4 of 1v1 and 2v2? We just went through an entire Bloodline saga. I don't understand how we can't have faction cutscenes, faction rivalries, even just triple threat rivalries. We saw at WrestleMania, we saw Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul. We just saw that, and now a year and a half later, we're still at this point of 1v1, 2v2. And then with the cutscenes too, it's bare bones as well. We're seeing very few added. And then even once we do have, it's like if you're not usering at least one of the opponents, half them don't even work. You just don't get the cutscenes. It's the foundation is there once again with some rivalries, some cutscenes, but the entire piece of the puzzle is just not completed. And the same goes for more of these cutscenes. You can't use them at PLEs. It makes no sense. We see run-ins, when Raquel returned in the Rhea and Liv match. We can't recreate that. Big one, cash-ins. You have a bunch of different cash-in options, different cutscenes, several of them. But you could only use them during weekly shows, not PLEs. Once again, the foundation is there. What they have is cool, but there's multiple issues running through this mode that need to be solved. 2-day PLEs are cool. And listen, day 1, I didn't get any bugs, but now on your screen you can see there's issues with it. There's logic with the matchmaking where I'm only getting 4 matches per day in my PLE when I've set it up for 6, and this happens if I set it up for more. This might just be a me thing. 2-day PLEs are cool, but if they're not functioning well for users, it's hit and miss. The foundation's there for it to work, but it's not fully going through. And another thing, community creation's phenomenal. Easy to set up, easy to upload, easy to download, easy to search. Foundation is there, and that's great. It's cool, but in Universe, it's useless. You can't set an alt tire. It never works. I've not seen it work once in 2 years, maybe 3. I've lost count. I thought it'd be fixed for this year, but it just hasn't. And this is all frustrating because it comes back to this foundational setting. And I said before, don't get me wrong, I think Universe is in a solid state. I do. It's just frustrating when the foundational pieces are there. What feels like every single part of the mode, between the rivalries, between the PLEs, between promos, it's all there, and a lot of it has been there. And now we got some new pieces that are once again there, but it's not fleshed out anywhere close to being this dynamic sort of realistic, and not even realistic, just fun dynamic mode that we had in WWE 12. The good news is, it's quite clear that Universe mode is now on the right track with WWE 2K25. And this year wasn't even marketed as a big year for Universe mode. We weren't expecting anything huge. They even said, I think Brian Williams, one of the head guys, even said, like, it wasn't gonna be a big year. And then it's pretty substantial stuff. Like the promos, once again, even though I did it on them a little bit, I like that they're there. I think the baseline, the foundation for them to be good is there. But ultimately, the changes between 2K25's universe and 2K24 is night and day. This feels like monumental in a way, just in comparison. And that has me a little bit worried though, and I think the community should be a little worried as well. Because we gotta remember, it's not the developers that get final calls and stuff all the time. The suits have an impact. And we saw the suits have an impact this year with the island. That mode so far has been a disaster. It's not deep, not immersive, not really fun. I gave it a shot because I play NBA 2K, but I kind of like, kind of like stuff there, even though many people don't. So I gave I gave the island a shot, and it just wasn't there. So that makes me feel like, what if the suits see a lot of the positive reception to a lot of things that have been added to Universe mode and be like, yo, we can take a year off? That just can't happen. We need to continue this trend of Universe mode getting additions, because as much as the issues that I have with it and I've shared, the foundation is there. Let the developers cook. They've shown they can put in some cool stuff, but it's about finishing and completing the foundation that they've already set. The community has done a great job of voicing our issues with Universe mode, and it's very clear we all know what we want. The vast majority of us keep saying it, and the developers listen and do what they can to the extent that they're allowed to do with the assets available. And that cannot change for 2K26, 2K27, and so on. So let's continue to push our voices out there. Reddit, Twitter, YouTube comments, everywhere. Let's allow them to finish the foundation that they started in making Universe mode great again.